If you're like me, you like history and historically relevant cards that are rare and special, and I think this little lot of cards here definitely checks those boxes. A bit of an oddball for me. I've never collected much wrestling cards, but these are early 1950s from a album called Mis Campeones, I believe, from Mexico. Still trying to figure out more details on this. If you know anything about this set, would love to hear some information. This is actually the back cover, at least part of it. But yeah, just wanted to share a little bit about this set. It's very rare. I've talked to collectors in Mexico that have only seen, a few copies of these cards pop up in the last, couple decades they've been looking. So definitely a rare set with some really cool subjects in it. I'll go through a few of those and then just kind of flip through this stack here. And again, I don't know all these subjects. I'm sure there's probably some cool stories in here that I'm not aware of, but let me share a couple. The first is El Santo, and El Santo was the first masked Lucha Libre star from Mexico who really put the whole masked wrestler on the map, which has become, basically synonymous with Mexican wrestling. El Santo is such a big star. He was a movie star, a star of culture. He was almost like an Elvis or a Michael Jackson level personality that really, really changed the culture in big ways. Next up is Mildred Burke. Mildred Burke actually had a movie made about her called Queen of the Ring, I think last year or the year before. So very, very influential, Wrestling Hall of Fame, basically the biggest female wrestling star of her era, who paved the way for a lot of other female wrestlers. This is a cool one. This was a French wrestler named Maurice Tillet, also known as the French Angel. You can see his name on this card as El Angel. But he actually is rumored to be an inspiration for Shrek. So not sure if that's true, but these rumors have been going around for at least a decade. If you look it up, you'll find them. And there were some interviews with DreamWorks where they said that they couldn't deny it, they couldn't confirm it, but a huge wrestling star in this era. He was such a big star that other wrestlers with his, genetic deformity ended up basically stealing his title, and there was an angel from multiple continents. So he was the original, the French Angel, Maurice Tillet. Here's a really cool looking card. I'd love to learn more about this wrestler, but just a really nice card in nice condition. And then Gene Stanley was quite a notable wrestler and bodybuilder. He was a multiple time champion bodybuilder. His nickname was Mr. America, and you can kind of see why there. So those were the big names I wanted to go through. I'll just kind of flip through the rest of these. I'm pretty sure that some of these other ones have cool stories that I haven't had the time to research a lot of these other ones. So again, if you know of any stories about these guys or what they were all about, would love to learn more. But man, just what a cool walk down memory lane here. I want to thank my friend Ben, who not only found these and did the work to do some research on them, but he sent these to me, and I'm trying to help research them too. So again, if you know anything about these, would love to learn more, or about these wrestlers, but really would love to figure out who actually published these. If we can figure out who published them, then we can get them kind of registered to be more official, and that would be cool. I could help my friend Ben potentially get his graded. So anyone at PSA that's watching these, they can help us figure out how to get these graded. Would appreciate that. But for me, I just love the history, and some of these images are just pretty amazing. So that's about it. Again, early 1950s is the best I can kind of grasp on these. Mis Campeones is the name of the album of the Luchadors, and yeah, pretty cool set with some pretty amazing imagery. So what do you think?